Hi, good morning, everyone. This is Wendy Pineda with City Shoppers TV, and we're going to talk about life insurance this morning. I have here with me Laura King Gilson, life insurance expert in the state of Utah. Laura, good morning.
Good morning, Wendy.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us and to the audience. And can you tell us a little bit about who you are and where you're located?
Yes, I am Laura King Gelson, like Wendy said, and I'm located here in Orem, Utah, and the Utah County area, serving families with their needs on finance and insurance, making sure they're certain and understand what they need and what they have and why they need it and how it's going to work for them and help them in their long-term goals and give them the peace of mind with their families to know they're protected and they have what they need.
Well, there you have it, people. Laura is your go-to person in the state of Utah for any financial planning and life insurance. So, Laura, this morning I have a question for you. What is term life insurance and how does it work?
Okay, term life insurance is an insurance program that allows you to buy a specific amount of coverage for a term or a period of time. It's designed to just cover those areas of time. It has no value outside of that specific time period that you have it. So as long as it is in force, then you're covered for that period of time. At the end of term, then you have to actually go get another term or policy to cover that same period of time. So most people use it as a supplement kind of insurance to cover needs in a specific period of time, such as when people are younger and they're building their careers, that they have families and they have mortgages, and so they need a greater amount of coverage for a period of time, and so they will buy a term policy for that period of time. One of the downfalls of a term insurance is that it is only for a term. So if you buy, a term policy and you're 20 and you buy a 30-year term, which typically you can buy it in 10, 20, or 30-year terms. There are some 15, but those are the general terms that are available. What can happen is if you get when you're 30 and then you get like I said, 30-year term and you're 60, at that point, your coverage is ended. And most insurance companies, to replace a policy at that age is going to be very, very expensive. And so a lot of times people, if it's the only coverage they have, it can leave them really quite in a bind because they have, health and illness and older age brings on its own problems, and you can become uninsurable. And so you can find yourself in a situation where you don't actually have the protection and the coverage that you need to be able to take care of the loved ones that you have and the people that you'd like to leave, something to help them with. So it does have its limitations. It does have its place. Everything with insurance is not a one-size-fits-all for everyone. And that's one of the things that I find people don't really understand the very different uses of term and how it works and how they work together. And so they find themselves often in places where they're not prepared for the short term and the long term needs. But that's the specific benefit of term, is just that it gives you a coverage for a specific period of time, and it's the least expensive term it's the least expensive insurance that you can actually purchase.
Okay, so what I'm getting from what you're telling me is that it's good for a short period of time and people should not consider it in their late ages. It's better for like probably a younger couple, people with small kids, when they're starting to create wealth for their family. But obviously each independent case is different. Everybody has a different situation, and it seems like you are the expert in the area that they should call you to find out more information. So I want to invite everybody to call Laura. Laura, what's the best way to reach you so they can get more information in reference to their personal situation, and so they can learn more about whether term is going to fit them, or any other options out there before besides term life insurance that will benefit them more in the long run in the bigger picture of their life.
Yes, that's great. And yes, my phone number is 801-251-6163. And you can also contact me at oremutahlifeinsurance.com. And I'm more than happy to sit down and talk about principles of insurance and make sure that you understand what your needs are and what the different kinds that are out there and what's available to make sure that you're not just getting a short-term need, but that you actually have what you need for a long-term peace of mind. Because the biggest thing about insurance is about certainty and peace of mind. And so I would be happy to sit down and be able to explain some of those things with you and make sure you're really clear and really understand your short-term needs as well as your long-term needs, so you're not kind of caught in the pickle of, okay, I'm 55 and my insurance just ran out and I'm not insurable and I still have 15 years of working. And, so there are some real scary scenarios that can really cause some devastating effects long-term in your peace of mind and your family and the things that can happen economically with that. So, yes, give me a call. I'd be happy to to talk with you and sit down and give you a free consultation, as well as a financial roadmap that would be yours to keep with no obligation. So,
well, there you have it, everyone. A free financial planning consultation with Laura King Gilson in the state of Utah. I'm very excited for you, Laura. It seems like you are very knowledgeable, and a lot of people in our country need to know just more. What are the options? Need to be better informed before making any decisions. And I truly recommend everybody to call Laura as soon as possible, because the sooner you take care of your financial planning, the better. So I'm going to repeat her information again. Her website, oremutahlifeinsurance.com, or you can reach her personally at 801-251-6163. Call Laura, get your free consultation, and we'll be bringing more information to you in regards to life insurance in the state of Utah with Laura King Gilson. Talk to you soon. Thank you, Laura.
thanks, Wendy.